Day 82. 82. Very musical today. Feeling happy, feeling joyful. Here's my personal journey through meditation and connecting to myself. I have done my meditation today. I've done an itchy eye moment. Itchy eye moment. Itchy nose moment. There we go, finish with my itchiness. Don't you just hate it when it just itches all the time? Why does it happen? Why does your body itch when you're trying to make a video? Happens every time. That's really interesting. To Google that. Right. Well, today I did 2 lots of meditation. I did an hour's and I did half an hour meditation. And on one of the meditations, I went to meet my inner child, and she was sat waiting. She was sat down waiting on the floor, and when I first saw her, she felt very sad, a little bit taken for granted, a little bit forgotten about. And so I decided to pick her up and place her on my knee, and I just told her how much she meant to me, how much she was loved, how much she can be any which way she wanted to be, and I would never leave her. I would never abandon her, ignore her. I would just be there for her, however she was. She could be any which way she liked. And towards the end, she was cuddling into me, and it was a really lovely feeling. But then a little bit further on, we went into my heart space, and usually sounds a little bit weird to some people, but as I do my meditation, I imagine myself walking into my heart. So it's like a journey towards my heart. And as I'm walking towards my heart, there's like a door that opens, and it's a red door, and inside it's all red and loving and warm and comforting and safe. And it feels so lovely to go into that space. And I always feel a masculine side very strongly when I go into that space, and I feel very protected, very safe, very warm, very loved, very cared for. And it was quite lovely because my little girl came with me this time, and we were walking along, and she was holding my hand. And when she met my masculine side, he bent down to pick her up and just gave her the biggest, warmest bear hug. And it was, I felt her. I felt that she was so safe. I felt she was so protected. I felt the safety coming from her heart, and how loved she was for just being who she was. And then I saw a little boy, and the little boy was, perhaps it was my masculine side, but the child side of a masculine. And the child side of a masculine, the little boy, was feeling really, really angry, and he was wanting to vent his anger. And the little girl just sat opposite him in her feminine vibes, and she just sat and she watched him, and she just said to him, I hear you. I hear that you're angry. I can hear you're in pain, and I'm here for you. I'm here just to be in this space. You can be anything that you want to be. You can be angry if you want to. I'm here. I hear you. And this little boy was just allowed just to let himself be angry without needing to be anything else. And towards the end of the meditation, it was like there was a masculine, feminine side of me, but there was also the little boy and the girl all sort of joined together. And it felt so warm and loving and safe and complete, because they were all in a circle, and it was a never-ending circle of different energies from my child side, which is my feminine child side, which is my little girl, the energies from my masculine child side, which was my little boy. And it was so beautiful how the little girl was holding the little boy in that space and just allowing him to cry, just allowing him to be angry, just allowing him to have those feelings. And then there was the adult masculine and the adult feminine, and they two were really, really grounded and just holding space for the two children just to be exactly as they were. But they were all coming together as a unit, and it was really beautiful to feel so encompassed, to feel so complete, to feel that warmth, that love, that caring. And it was like a family unit. And I talk about the inner child when I do my processes with my clients, and it's so important to keep in touch with the child side of you. The child side of you is the one that surfaces out of nowhere. It's the one that reacts to situations. It's the one that feels scared. It's the one that feels the feelings that you're feeling is your child side. And if you can have a conversation with your child side and just ask your child exactly what they want at this present time, what do they want to hear from you? What are the words that they've always wanted to hear? And with my little girl, it was, I hear you, and I see you, and I value you, and you are allowed to be any which way you want, because I'm never leaving you, and I love you. And with my boy, it was like, you can be any way which way you want, because I'm not leaving your side. I love you for who you are and never change. So day 82, connecting with your inner child. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.